At Fort Williams Pharmacy, you won't find motor oil, garden hoses, or mountain climbing gear. Nope, they don't have that. What they do have is a professional, friendly staff that understands your needs. Filling prescriptions is their primary business, and they take it seriously. They also have a drive-through window for your convenience and free local delivery. Most of all, Fort Williams Pharmacy knows your time is valuable, so when it's time to fill your prescriptions, you need it done fast, friendly, and accurately. Fort Williams Pharmacy, our family, caring for your family.
This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from Sylacauga High School is brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home and Fort Williams Pharmacy. Congratulations, Jaylen Thomas from Sylacauga High School.
There he is, big smile on his face. Senior Jaylen Thomas from Sylacauga High School. Jaylen, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Thanks for being with us this morning. And I know you're always up this time of the morning getting ready to go. And talk a little bit about Jaylen Thomas. Tell the people who you are.
I'm Jaylen Thomas. I attend Sylacauga High School where I'm a senior. I'm a son of Pam and Jimmy Thomas. I attend First Baptist South Pell City. I'm a part of the Library Club, S Club. Of course, I play football and also do shot put in track. So that's pretty much
You know, a number of people know you from your football playing days at Sylacauga. You actually started over B.B. Comer.
Yes, sir. So, you know, I miss it sometimes, but you know, I had to make the choice to move so I can go somewhere for football. Mm-hmm. So, you know, in transition and moving to Sylacauga, it was just like, you know, how am I gonna adapt to this new environment? Am I gonna have, you know, friends is gonna have my back like I had at Comer. So, but you know, I got there and I basically knew everybody, so they kind of just took me in like I've been there for so long. So it's been a great experience. So
yeah, well, good for you. Jaylen Thomas, a senior at Sylacauga High School. He's our Star Student of the Month. And talk about school a little bit. What's so special about Sylacauga High School, this being your senior year?
Basically how everybody just welcomes you and just makes you feel like, you know, you're welcome or you're just there. So, you know, you don't even have to know anybody to say, oh, you know, to speak or anything. So I guess it's just the warm feeling there. So everybody's just cool with everybody, nice to everybody. So, yes, sir.
Very few people move on from high school football to college football. Yes, so looking at your future, what do you want to do in life?
I want to go to Huntington and play up there, but I also want to get my degree in exercise science and then take that to a physical therapy school and then, you know, come back to the community and just help because, you know, everybody, you know.
Got to give back?
Yes, sir. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So.
Now, you'll have a number of friends at Huntington, you know,
yes, sir.
too.
So, yes,
and Huntington's a great school, and we wish you the best there. But your education, you know, is paramount. As we mentioned, not a whole lot of high school young men and young ladies get an opportunity to play college sports. So that education, whether it's going on to the next level to play sports, is so important.
Yes, sir. So, you know, even if football doesn't work out, I know I still need to, you know, maintain and stay on that. So I guess you say education is a big part of my life because, you know, my family, you know, my mom is a counselor, my dad is an assistant principal. So, you know, I come from a family where, you know, it's not just based off sports.
Hey, so they're going to put their foot to the pedal out there.
Yes, so, I mean, you know, I guess they just push me forward to do the things I do, so.
Talk about your study habits. I know even when I was in school, I never liked to study. But what are your study habits? I know there's a lot of opportunities there for counselors and that kind of thing to help us with our studies. But mainly it's us, isn't it?
Well, I mean, just being honest, when I was at Comer, you know, I really didn't have to study, you know, the past. So when I came to Sylacauga, it was like, oh, it's like a wake-up call. So it's like, my study habits have, you know, increased a lot. So I just, you know, it may be an English test I haven't studied for, a math test, you know. So my study habits have become better. So
You know, Jaylen Thomas, of course, is our Star Student of the Month, senior from Sylacauga High School, who plans to attend Huntington and play a little football there, hopefully, and further his education. Why did you choose like physical therapy and stuff?
I mean, at first I wanted to do criminal justice, but I just, all those mass shootings and this and that, I was like, well, maybe I should change my mind. So I thought about, physical therapy, I guess I wanted to do something in the sports field, so that's why I chose that. How
important is it, Jaylen, that we just saw the NFL draft a few days ago, and a young man who ended up losing millions of dollars because he made a mistake several years ago. How important is it to you as a young man to make sure that you present that positive image and take the right steps?
Well, it's all, I guess, based off your support of your family and, also with God. But I guess you got to have a positive image. I guess people just, a lot of people brought them down or whatever. But, you got to also have your support by yourself, too. So,
Talk about your relationship with God. I know that's important to you.
I bring God with everything I do. So my dad is a pastor, so it's like, it's in me. So, I guess getting into school, that was the hardest thing. So, I kind of felt like I wasn't going to be able to get into school because, everything that was going on.
Sure.
And then, but I guess I put all my trust in God, and he kind of, opened the door and started answering everything. So I'm kind of like just sitting back and just letting it all come out, let it all in. So, if anybody, feels like, God's not answering what they're trying to, what they're asking him, just sit back and wait, because it may not be your season, it may not be your time. So I guess I had to just sit back and, wait for my season and for my time to come. So
what's some of the clubs that you're involved in school?
I'm part of the Library Club and S Club. So.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And that S Club is a very prestigious organization to be involved in, as far as also the Library Club is. And you being a senior at Sylacauga High School, you've seen a lot of changes in the building itself, and then basically a new football stadium being built too. And you're 1 year from getting there.
Yes, sir. So the changes, my class was the last to play on, grass. So like I told him, I was like, y'all are lucky. So I mean, I would be, I would love to be able to play on turf, but hey, all praise to him. So, we getting the new little look on the stadium or whatever. They built the new gym or whatever. So they're doing a lot of changes around there. So
you being a senior at Sylacauga High School and playing football for the Aggies, and a lot of little guys look up to you and say, wow, Jaylen Thomas, he played football at Sylacauga High School. I know it's very important to you for those little guys to come up and feel comfortable with you.
Sir. So, I do Aggie Vols. I do it 3 times a week at Pinecrest. So I'm in the gym with Coach Strick, and I just help him with the kids. So I guess, I just love kids. I love how they just come up to me, Jaylen, hey, whatever. So, and even within football locker room, we joke around, we play, but when it's time to be serious or when somebody needs something, I'm always there for them, So, if somebody's messing with a kid in the locker room, somebody's got to step up and be like, oh, you need to stop this. He's a kid. He's going to grow up. Because I know how it felt to get bullied when I was in 7th grade. So.
You've been there, huh?
Yes, sir. So, it's a good feeling to know that, younger people, the younger generation is looking up to me. So,
Jaylen Thomas, a senior at Sylacauga High School, our Star Student of the Month. Finally, this morning, Jaylen, knowing you as a football player and a young man who is finishing his education at Sylacauga High School, moving on to the next level, is there a time in your life that you say, wow, I got to make some changes. This is not going the right way?
Well, I kind of, the people I was hanging around, I kind of had to separate myself. So, because not everybody wants to make it somewhere in life or, make it out of this city or whatever. So, I really don't hang. I maybe have about 3 people I hang around, that I really hang around like on the weekends or whatever. So, other than working at Wendy's, But the people I hang around, they're pretty good people. They keep me going, they keep me up. So, I mean, they're positive people.
Right.
So, yes,
Jaylen Thomas, a senior at Sylacauga High School, our star student of the month. And Jaylen, congratulations on a great career at Sylacauga High School, completing your education and moving on to the next level. Continued success to you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
More on Daybreak. Jaylen Thomas, our star student of the month from Sylacauga High School. Up next is Eating Out with Jim Green here on Daybreak.
This month's Star Student of the Month has been brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Fort Williams Pharmacy, and TV 47.
Curtis and Son Funeral Home has been serving the Sylacauga and Childersburg areas for more than 35 years. We understand how difficult losing a loved one can be, and we truly care about those we serve and make every effort to comfort each family who comes to us in need. Whether your need is immediate or you wish to plan in advance, we are available and committed to giving you the best possible guidance and support. Please contact us if you'd like more information about our services. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.